Hi everyone, this is Alan again from the Practical Saver. Today, I will share with you some tips on how to save money when you're eating out. Eating out is not something that my family does a lot of times, but when we do, we always have something in us, in our pocket, that we use in order to save a little bit more money. Eating out can be expensive or is expensive. On average, you can spend at least $100 eating out for a family of five. That's a lot of money in one sitting. Just the other day, my family of five, me, my wife, my kid, and my parents in law, went out and ate, and we only spent $10 plus a couple of dollars for tips. That's $10 for the five of us. And the best thing is, we were full and we had a lot of leftovers that we took home and ate the other day. So just to prove you that we only spent $10 for dinner the other day, here's the receipt. I think you'll be able to see where the $10 came from. So $10.58 for the charge and $4 for tips. And you'll know why I provided a $4 tips later on this video. But that's $10 plus just tips. And five of us and a lot of leftovers. That's a good deal. So the first thing that I did was I went online and did some research on ongoing sales or ongoing promotion. And luckily, the restaurant that we want to go to had a promotion. So that's the first thing I did. And went from there. I took advantage of the promotion to save a little bit more money. So when you want to go out and eat, I highly recommend that you do your research first. Don't go into the restaurant not knowing if there's any promotion going on. You'll end up spending a lot more money than what you want to spend on. Simple as that. So the next thing that I did was, again, went online and tried to find some coupons to save some more money. You know, coupons, it's not just for groceries or not just for gadgets and things like those. Coupons are also present for restaurants. So that's what I did. I went online and found a $10 coupon with no restrictions as to the minimum purchase amount, and that's it. I went online and got some coupons and went from there. You can go to retailmenot.com and some other sites that have a ton of coupons for just about any restaurants out there. One tip that I could give you guys is that before you go out and eat a little bit first at home. What it is if you go there hungry, you will end up spending a lot more money and you will end up having more food than what you're supposed to eat. It's basically the same concept with grocery shopping. If you go to the grocery store hungry, you'll end up buying a lot more food than what you're supposed to. As simple as that. So the next tip is share a meal. When you go to a restaurant and order a plate, when you get it, it's a ton of food. A friend of mine who works for the restaurant chain told me that the serving is really not just for one person, it's really for two or three people. So when you go out and eat, just share a meal. It's not a bad thing to share a meal, especially if you want to save money and especially if you don't eat a lot. The next thing on my list is not to buy soda. So if you go to the restaurant and buy soda, it may only cost $2 or so, but if you have a ton of people with you, it can add up and cost you a lot of money. So instead of soda, you can just order tap water, or if you don't want the plain tap water, you can order tap water with some lemon and just things like that. It's much cheaper if you order, or it doesn't cost if you order just tap water and lemon instead of ordering the soda. So my next tip is to not buy a separate kids meal. You can buy one if your kid eats a lot, but if he or she does not eat a lot, then what you can do is share your meal with her or him, and that's about it. This way, you will end up saving a lot more money. So my next tip is not to buy the dessert from the restaurant. Desserts can be expensive and can be as small as this, and you may end up buying a lot more. So what you can do is once you leave the restaurant, you can go straight to the grocery store and buy you some ice cream and go home and eat there. So it'll save you money when you don't spend any money for desserts. The next tip is tip your servers correctly. Don't be so stingy just because you have already spent money, or you already have spent less money than what you're supposed to. Servers typically earn money through tips. So give them the give them the tips that they deserve, and you'll never know, the next time you visit the store or you visit the restaurant, he or she may end up giving you more portion or something else in return. My last tip is to take the leftover with you. So just because you're already full and have already paid for the food doesn't mean that you can take the food home. Basically, you've already paid for the food, might as well get it and bring it home, eat it for lunch, for dinner, or for a snack. Just take it home. That's about it, guys. Those are the tips that have allowed us to save a little bit more money when we are eating out. The first part of this video, I showed you how we were able to slash a couple of dollars in our bill. We ended up spending just $10 plus tips for a family of 5. And that's about it, guys. So if you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, put them on the comment section below. If you'd like to subscribe to the YouTube channel of mine, the Practical Saver blog, or you can visit my blog, which is www.thepracticalsaver.com, and it has a ton of blog posts in regards to saving money, earning money, and everything in between. So till then, bye guys.